Welcome to the Football Foodie. Today we're going to be talking about why I believe France is going to win the 2026 World Cup. Alright, the World Cup is fast approaching. We're just going to dive right into it. We're going to be talking about why I believe France is the tournament favorites to win the World Cup. They were runners-up in 2022, the last World Cup, and to be honest, that was probably the most entertaining World Cup that I've ever seen in my life. It had a hat-trick, it had Messi winning his World Cup, it had it all. It had the Cinderella run of Argentina, but today we're here to talk about the runner-ups and why I think that in 2026, they're going to completely tell a different story. France has been one of those teams since 2018 where they've been on fire. They've won the World Cup. They made it to the finals. If you're looking at this team on paper, there's no reason why they cannot win this one. France has probably one of the deepest rosters in the world right now. They have an all-star caliber goalie in Manigan, who's AC Milan's current goalie. He's great. And in the last three tournaments, he's been nothing but spectacular for France. You have world-class defense in front of him. Upamecano. You have Jules Koundé, William Saliba, Lucas Hernandez, and of course his brother Theo Hernandez. That's just their defense. And their midfield, they have N'Golo Kanté. Yes, he's 35 years old, but that guy still plays amazing. He runs the midfield. He's a scary midfield to have, even at the age of 35. He's the brains. He's the heart of that midfield, and accompanying him in that midfield is going to be Cherki. Crazy season for Man City. Ryan Cherki, with a guy like N'Golo Kanté, that midfield's going to function very well. You have Tchouaméni in the middle as well. He's been having a great year with Real Madrid. And then you have Warren Emery, who had also 20 years old, great player with PSG. He's the future of France. You have the young guys coming up. This France is they know the formula to keep winning. They're mixing in the youth with the experience just at the right time. Let's get to the France's serious firepower. When you have the Ballon d'Or winner and Dembele up top, along with Bradley Barcola and Desiree Dou, you have a scary attack. A guy who is rumored to be the next Galactico. Fortunately, he wasn't, but I could see someone paying 150 million for him. Michael Olise. This is no joke. This team doesn't have a hole. It's legitimately there to win. This is probably one of the deepest teams in the tournament right now. They can definitely beat any team on any given day. They're well rounded off. The thing that France needs to understand though is, are they going to be able to just have the chemistry to just keep going on these long runs like they've done their three previous World Cup? I think they can. I think France is going to have a deep run into the World Cup. They're confident. Their players are coming off Champions League. A couple of the key ones, Bradley Barcola, Desiree Dou. They had an amazing run with PSG. Emery, the young kid, winning a Champions League at the age of 20. Great experience for you. You're developing the right way. You have that winning attitude. You have Lucas Hernandez as well, who is also a part of the PSG roster. You already have instilled in the French team a roster of players who know how to win in this season, and they're going to bring that attitude in the World Cup. A lot of their core players just won the Champions League with PSG. This team, they're not a joke. They're so well-rounded. What does that mean for the rest of the world? Depends how they mesh as a team. They have the formula in them to go far in these tournaments. They've done it the last three tournaments. Can they make another finals for a third World Cup in a row? I wouldn't be shocked, to be honest. I really think this team can make it to the finals with ease, depending on which side of the bracket they end up in. I can't imagine France not finishing first in their group. Norway might be a little bit of a challenge, might be a goal differential thing versus the Iraq game for first or second, but I can see France finishing first in their group and ending in the easier side of the bracket as well. France should have an easy path to the finals. France should at minimum make it to the quarterfinals. This is how scary this team is. And I think if France makes it to the quarterfinals, you're going to be hearing that there was issues in the locker room, or there was an injury, or they got into some car troubles, or a very questionable game. This is what we're expecting out of France. We're expecting them to play some of the best soccer in the world. Since 2016, making it to the finals and losing to Portugal at home, France has been in every major finals except for 2024 and 2020. That's pretty impressive. They've made a lot of finals since then. This national team, they have a winning formula. There's no reason why they're not going to bring it into this World Cup. This is all I have to say about France. Is they're here for real, and they're real threats to win this tournament. If you put money on a team, France would be one of them that I'd be putting my money on, if I got to be frankly honest with you. It's a 48-team tournament. Anything can happen. We'll see. Is France going to have a finals hangover and go out early? I doubt that. But their group isn't that easy also. They also have Senegal. That game can easily become a draw. And hey, lucky goals do happen, and Senegal could probably hold a lead. Who knows with that? Norway, ask Italy. They gave them a hard time in their group. Norway is a real respectable firepower, well-rounded team as well. Definitely a dark horse to win the whole entire World Cup. Let's see how France does against them. I don't see France having a hard time against Iraq. I could see France pumping them by at least 5 goals. And I think this is the game that's going to determine how France gets it to the finals if they do go to the finals. Because if they end up having a crazy goal differential against Iraq compared to Norway, that could be the whole difference in the world. Because I could see France-Norway tying it. I could see them both playing it safe. But that's going to be a very interesting game. I'm looking forward to that one in the calendar. I could see that game ending in a draw. Both teams are going to just play very conservatively and get their chances when they come and just not put everything on the line. I could definitely see that game being, in theory, like 1-1. I could see both of them scoring, but I don't think they would gamble for the second goal and wait off a counter at that point. It's more tactical soccer at this point, where I believe France just wants to play it safe and just advance to the next round. So the Iraq game definitely will be the goal game between Norway and France. Question is, who's going to score more goals? I cannot actually see Holland having a crazy game. Statistically mind-blowing game against Iraq. So that's the whole key difference in it. Senegal, they're a tough team. They're not a joke as well. That's going to be a challenge for France. This group is going to be a tough one, but if France and Norway aren't top 2, there's something that went terribly wrong. Will the 2026 be their year? Who knows? Let's watch this tournament and let's find out. But hey, that's another episode of the Football Foodie. I'm going to be dropping a couple of more countries that I believe are going to win this tournament. There's going to be some food reviews, not in every episode, but as the tournament progresses, definitely be having some more food reviews. Though if you're in this for food reviews, don't worry, I won't disappoint you. Thank you once again for watching the Football Foodie. I hope you enjoy this World Cup. I also hope you liked and subscribed, and I'll see you on the next one.